Good morning, dear students. Today I will take revision for chapter 14. Name of the chapter 14 is the forms of water. Lesson 14, forms of water. Forms of water. Lesson 14, forms of water. Revision. Lesson 14, forms of water. You know that water exists in three forms: ice, water and steam. Means solid, liquid and gas. Solid is ice, liquid is water and gas, that is the steam. So water is the substance only. It exists in three forms, that is the solid, liquid and gas. And we see these three forms of water in daily life. We see these three forms of water in our daily life, and all the three forms of water are useful. All the three forms of water are useful. And fill water in an ice tray and keep it in a freezer of a refrigerator. Take it out after 2-3 hours. Then you will see that water in the tray is changed into solid ice. And take an ice cube from the ice tray and put it on a kitchen slab. What do you see after some time? You will see that the ice cube is changed into liquid water. Boil some water in a kettle. What happens when the water boils? You will see that on heating, water starts turning into gas. This gas is called the steam or water vapor. This gas is called the steam or water vapor. You know that ice solid, on heating it changes into the water liquid, and then again water on heating it changes into the steam, that is the gas, and again gas on cooling changes into the water, that is the liquid, and that water liquid again on cooling it changes into the ice, that is the solid. What is the water cycle? I told you water cycle. In water cycle, three processes are involved. That is the evaporation. First process in the water cycle is the evaporation. Second process in the water cycle is the condensation, and third process in the water cycle is the precipitation. So what is, now we will discuss about these three processes. First one is the evaporation. What is the evaporation? The heat of the sun changes some water into water vapor, and this process is called the evaporation. Then water vapor again on cooling it changes into the liquid water, that is called the condensation. By the condensation process, that water vapor changes into the, on cooling it changes into the liquid water, and again on heating, that when rainwater, when this clouds becomes heavy, then in the form of rain it comes down. Then again these water through the different streams, through the different sources, it reaches to the different stream, that is the rivers, lakes, etc. So this is called the and again this cycle is repeating again and again, and the whole process is called the water cycle. And you know that rain is the main source of water. But where does the rain come from? The heat of the sun changes the water of ponds, lakes, rivers and seas into the water vapor, and water vapor rises up because it is very light, so it is rises up in air and cools down and changes into the drops of water. That is called the condensation process, and these water drops collect together and take the shape of clouds. As more and more water drops collect, the clouds becomes heavy and big, and now these water drops fall down as rain, and the rainwater again flows back into the water bodies such as lakes, rivers, seas, etc. Once again the water gets heated and the cycle repeats again and again, and the journey of water from the water bodies goes on, that is through water vapor into clouds and then back through rain to the water bodies. This is called the water cycle. So till here you will take revision.